Longevity Movements with Julian Defoe. From a comfortable seated position, come lying on your back. Place your hands over your belly. Begin to breathe deeply into your belly so your hands rise. Diaphragmatic breathing. This is a centering breath. Fidget, make any movements you need to relax. Now place one hand on your heart. Breathe deeply into your belly and into your lungs. Fill your entire rib cage and feel your back press into the floor as you breathe into your back body, as well as the front. Now take your arms to your sides, palms facing up, and slowly roll your head to one side. See if you can reach your ear toward the ground. Pause on one side. And breathe. Slowly roll your head to the opposite side. See if you can make space for your lower ear to come closer to the ground. Remember your deep belly breathing, your centering breath. And roll back to the first side and extend the arm that you're looking at away from your body to make more space for your head to roll. And now opposite side. And again, extend your arm away from your body to make more space for your head to roll. When we do head rolls on the ground, we allow for all the stabilizing muscles in our neck to release. So if you have neck pain, this is your medicine. Now roll your head side to side and extend your arm out as you roll. Get a little creative with this movement. Allow for your arms to move as they want. Move your head fast, move slow. Again, when you roll in this way on the ground, we can really access parts of our neck that may be experiencing pain or chronic tension. Gravity is our friend. Come to stillness. And now, roll your chin up and back and then down, as if you would be looking up at the ceiling and then tuck your chin. So roll, look behind you and then tuck down toward your feet. Now make gentle circles on the back of your head, rolling around on your occiput. This can be a great calming exercise. Switch directions. Come to stillness. Raise both of your arms toward the ceiling. Bend at your elbows and clasp your elbows. Now, drop your arms to one side of your body. Allow for your head to remain gazed and fixed at the ceiling. You're not forcing this stretch, you're allowing your body to release. You're allowing your shoulders to relax. Inhale, pass through neutral, and exhale opposite side. Again, your head remains gazed at the ceiling. Notice the difference between one side and the other. The more you do these movements, the more your shoulders will relax and eventually your elbows will get to the ground. Inhale neutral. Switch the clasp of your elbows by alternating your hands. And now, drop your elbows to the first side and allow your head to roll in the same direction as your arms. Inhale neutral. Exhale opposite side. Your head is now following your arms. Gentle rolls forward and back of your forearms. Find different ways to get into the stretch. Inhale back to neutral, unclasp and switch. Now, drop your arms to one side and have your head turned in the opposite direction. Again, notice the difference in the stretch. We're sending signals to our body that our head and shoulders can move in opposite directions. Now switch sides. This is a beautiful way to release any tension in your shoulders, in your neck. Allows for more neck mobility. Inhale through neutral, unclasp and switch. And now roll side to side with your head following your arms. And get creative here. Take your arms overhead. Make circles. Allow for your head to follow the directions of your arms and then go in the opposite directions. Allow for your body's natural intelligence to guide these movements. Remember to breathe deeply into your belly as you explore your range of motion. Release any gripping or tension that could accompany your lower body. Unclasp and allow your arms to extend out toward your side. Now, reach one arm up toward the ceiling and release your shoulder to the ground. This is called shoulder thumping. You will reach and then allow for the shoulder to drop toward the ground. It's a beautiful position to release any stored tension in your shoulders, to allow for your body to reset. Now, shoulder and then your back of the arm comes to the floor. So it'll be bent at your elbow. And now the whole arm flops. If you're on a harder surface, allow for your palm to hit the floor. If you're on carpet, you can use the back of your hand as well. Go light there with your hand. Now, opposite side. Reach and thump. Reach and thump. Partnering with gravity here allows you to sync with the natural intelligence of your body and to balance your autonomic nervous system. Now shoulder to the back of the arm. This exercise is great for stimulating bone marrow as well. Shoulder, back of your arm, and then now the whole hand reaches. And come to stillness. Now reach both arms. Shoulder thump side to side. Gentle engagement of your core here. Drop both arms and come to stillness. And start rolling your head side to side again and reach your arms out. Just notice how that feels now in relation to when you started. One arm bends, tracks across your chest. It goes all the way over the opposite arm and then tracks back. Opposite arm bends at the elbow, traces across your chest and your arm, extending out and then rolls all the way back. And switch sides again. Try and allow for your arms to be as heavy as they are. Again, these actions help to balance the autonomic nervous system, helps to relax our fight or flight. We also become more aware of our presence in time and space. See how far you can take that arm out. Perhaps you begin to roll onto your belly. Then the arm, trace over, and extend your top arm out. And roll back. And again, nice and slow. It's a beautiful way to roll our body over. This will actually help correcting our posture. It's going to open up the neck and the shoulders as well. If you're restricted in mobility, move slow with this. Now come to stillness. Bend both of your legs so your feet are flat. Roll onto one side of your body. Using your top hand, push up to seated position. Come to all fours. Plant your hands on the ground. Nice, easy, all fours. And round and arc your back. It's a tabletop position. This is often called cat-cow. Now, gentle motion forward and back. Rocking forward and back and side to side. Now lift one arm up and thread it under the space in your bottom arm. Lift one arm up and thread under. Up and under, and last time, take your arm all the way up, thread it under, and pause. Now we're finding a stretch here in our back, in our shoulder. So you might need to make some micro movements of your head. You can take the opposite arm and place palm to palm, or you can place your top arm to your forearm. Wherever it is, whether it's on your palm or on your forearm, you can slightly traction away from your body, and that might change the trajectory of the stretch. You can also roll a little bit, and now release. Opposite side. Inhale your arm up and thread through. This position is called threading the needle. And last time, up all the way through and thread the needle. So again, make some adjustments, move your hips, allow for your top arm to be placed on your palm and traction away. You can also place it on your forearm. You can rock your head forward and back. Be gentle here. Find the way your body wants to open itself. And come through. Come to lying on your belly. With your forehead on the ground and your arms bent at your elbows. Now clasp your hands behind your head and slightly lift your head off the ground. Now replace your hands and slightly lift your head up. Keep your chin tucked as you elevate your head. Push your toes into the floor. Slight engagement in your butt and quadriceps. Lift your head off and down. Now take your hands, palms face down at your sides. Roll your shoulders back. Come to your fingertips and lift your head. Remember to keep your chin tucked. Shoulders up and back. Chin tucked as you lift your head, Hands down by your sides. Now, take your arms out shoulder width. Again, shoulders back first. Then lift your head, keeping your chin tucked. This will help to improve your posture, create natural strength in your neck. Now take your arms and hands out in front. And again, lift your head. This allows our body to find anatomical neutral. Now interlace your hands behind your back. Track your shoulders up and back. And again, lift your head and a bit of your chest and sternum off the mat. Take your arms out to the sides by undoing the clasp. And now shoulder height. And with your elbows bent, place your hands back to the mat. Again, take your arms out, extended from your shoulders, and turn your head to the right. Bend your right leg and cross it over the left side of your body. If you have any knee tension here, remember to straighten your leg. This is a beautiful stretch for opening up the spine and your shoulder. Allows for your body to release and relax into this position. Again, no forcing these movements. Your body might not be able to do full expression. Now turn your head to the left, bend your left leg, and roll over to the right side of your body. And it's okay to straighten your top leg if you have knee tension, if your foot doesn't reach the ground, it's totally okay. If you want more, move your foot around. See what's going on back there. Change the trajectory of the stretch. And come back to neutral. Now roll your head to the right and bend your left arm at the elbow. This intensifies the stretch at the elbow. Now bend your right leg. Cross over the left side of your body. You might need to readjust your left arm because this will intensify the stretch happening in your pec and in your shoulder. Now, if you're comfortable there, take your right hand and place it on your right hip and begin to roll your top shoulder. This changes the trajectory of the stretch. This can intensify it. So again, do what's right for your body. You can even lift your head off the ground. Now roll back. And we're going to switch sides. Right arm is bent. As you look to the left, your left leg bends. And you cross over. Make any readjustments you need to feel comfortable in your shoulder and chest. And enjoy the stretch. Remember to breathe deeply into your belly. Now take your top hand, place it onto your hip. Again, this intensifies the stretch. You can roll your top shoulder to create further articulation, or you can enjoy the beauty of the sensations in your body. Now undo, come back to lying on your belly with your forehead to the ground. Push your hands to the sides of your chest and come up back to all fours and back into a seated position. Take a moment to find your breath. Bring your hands together, prayer position. Acknowledge yourself. Thank you. Great job.